If you have pretty much watched all of these trading videos or all of these meme coin trading guides or all of these tips and tricks videos for meme coins, and if you're still not making money trading meme coins, this will be the final video that you will be needing to watch for at least trading meme coins. In this video I will tell you all my strategies, the filters I am using, how to navigate on crypto Twitter, how to basically differentiate between actual runners and the short term pumps and dumps you can say, and how to actually make money. I will even guide you through the monitors I'm using, the PC I'm using, and each and everything you can say. And after this video I am guaranteeing you that if you sort of sync with everything that I'm saying, and if you have watched this complete video, and if you're not a crybaby or if you're not a dumbass, you are going to make absolute bonkers money in trading meme coins. I have came on live on Twitch and have turned just $50 to almost $2,000 in 1 week. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars trading meme coins, and literally I made all of that money in few months, not a year, in just few months. All of the words I said, they can be complete lies as well, so you don't have to believe everything you see on internet. There are people selling fake phantom UI for like 400 euros, which will even like let you refresh and all, which means the wallets, the PNLs, each and everything that you see on crypto Twitter can be fake as well. And that is the first lesson here. And in this video I will be guiding you in a detailed way on how you can navigate CT, meaning crypto Twitter, because this is the main source from which all of these metas, all of these meme coins, or all of these news are just tokenized and sent to millions of dollars, sometimes even tens of millions of dollars. And literally there are people out there who have literally converted just hundreds of dollars to over $1 million in few trades. And again, I can lie, but the blockchain doesn't lie. You can go on CallScan, you can go and see the top traders of most of these famous coins like Dog with Fat, like Bonk coin, or some of these coins that were basically just generated on Twitter, like any Grok Companion, like these Grok Companion coins that were based on just Elon's few tweets. That's it. Anyways, let's get into the main topic of this video. And just for the sake of this video, I took this trade where I bought this coin at like 1.5 million, and then I sold it at 2.5 million, near a 2x, and now that coin is at 3.35 million. Now let me tell you one thing, that this involves a lot of hard work as well. You need to be active for at least 8 to sometimes even 16 hours daily. Now as you can see, you don't have to really chase these X's, you have to chase capital, that's it. Which means that if you are buying in a coin with $2,000, and if you get a 2x, which is pretty easy in meme coins, getting a 2x is the easiest thing, but the only thing that you need to have is a bit of knowledge, a bit of patience, balls of steel, and you need to have a knowledge of how this crypto Twitter or how that current narrative or meta is working. Now let's for example consider this coin, or why I took investment into this coin. And I personally regret taking an investment at 1.5 million even, because I spotted this coin at 800k, but I was too involved in making this video. But I took few of these trades on my main account, and that is still active. Anyways, the reason I took this trade was that this coin was actually launched on the Bags app, and Mr. Beast is actually live on Kick right now raising money for his water charity. And the owner of the Bags app, Bags, he is now started to make tweets off of it. Now I personally think that this coin can even run up to more, because Mr. Beast said that the one who donates like $25,000 or a little above to $25,000 can actually get on a call with him, which potentially means that Bags, the creator of Bags app, can now get on a call with Mr. Beast, and he can probably shill this token. He can probably say that I got onto a call with Mr. Beast because of this token, because of the royalties that were generated via this token. This token has now generated $73,000, which is a big number, right? Because currently the most amount of money that is raised right now is $152,000 for the Team Water charity. These are basically just absolute delusional things that are making me money. This is just magic internet money based on the conspiracies that I have created in my own head. This coin just gave me almost a 4x on my main account. So that is how easy it is to make money, and this is all live, this is all on video as well. And I just betted on the things that were completely logical for at least me. Now there were even dips here, as you can see. There were people selling this coin ran to 1.6 mil, then it even dipped to almost 898k. Now for me, I would have bought more at 898k, because I knew that this is a coin being launched, the funds are being raised, the man who is behind Bags app will absolutely promote this coin because he wants to get on a call with Mr. Beast, and this coin has generated enough royalties for him to get on a call with Mr. Beast. He can possibly shill this coin as well. Anyways, getting on to the main topic, that is my setup now, and then we will get back to how to differentiate between actual runners like these, or how to just buy into some of these coins like Cupsy buys in, like Scented buys in, and sometimes these coins went up like 50-60%. Now again, you are not chasing excess, you are chasing capital, which means that you have to trade with more capital to generate more money. Now from this account, I only might have traded with only $100, I think, and that's why I have not made enough money. But from my main account, I took a $3,000 trade, and that is right now at $9,000. So you have to trade with more capital once you have gained experience. Anyways, getting towards the setup, I am using Axiom Pro currently, but again I will recommend using a plugin with Axiom Pro, or with Padre GG, or with GMGN, or with Photon, or with any trading interface that you are using. You have to use a plugin bot. Now it can be Nova, it can be Bloom bot, or it can either be a bot which I use, which is the Doji bot. Now all of these bots, their links will be provided in the description down below. They will all be my referral links, you can say. Anyways, coming back to the topic, now most of you will already know how to navigate on Axiom, and if you don't really know, there are thousands of videos on how you can navigate on Axiom Pro, or basically just join Axiom and then there is a whole manual, and then you will pretty much figure out easily how you can basically trade on Axiom. And for those who don't really have much knowledge on how to start a trading plugin, or how to basically transfer funds on a trading plugin and connect it with Axiom, there is a complete video that I have uploaded. This is just my setup, that's it. There is no complication. There is not a Discord group that I am joined in. Now there is one thing that I have bought which costed me around $4,900, but I think it is lesser now, or I think it is more now, I don't know, but it is the ATM.date extension, which I will show you later on this video. And that is just a wallet tracker, you can say, which tracks all these professional traders and market insiders wallet, and then they basically give you the wallet address with each trade that they are recommending you. Sometimes these trades even went up to like 10,000% easily. Like I will show you their stats as well. Anyways, now coming to the filters I use. Again, I'm not here to complicate things. I use no filters, that's it. No need to complicate things. There is no point of using filters. There is no point of just complicating all of these trading interfaces. There's even no point. If you're comfortable with using Axiom, use Axiom. There is no point of joining a plugin as well, but that is something which I use because I want to execute my trades much fastly. Again, this is complete personalized opinions. Now for filters, what I can recommend is that you can go on filters. You have to select all protocols. You can pump, bonk, and bags. These are the three biggest right now. There are rarely any coins or radium, but again you can select it. Right now, sometimes what will happen is that you are going to spot a coin here which will be based on, let's say, Finbag's tweet, or let's say Mr. Beast's tweets, or let's say Elon's tweet, and there will be like tens of these coins being printed here. Like it is just like, and now you're going to get confused, like which was the first ticker right here. Again, you can just search here. Let's say there is a coin posted by Elon, or there is, well, he never posts a coin, but there is something posted by Elon which involves AI, and now I know that people will tokenize these name into a ticker. I will just write AI here, and now all of the keywords that will involve AI, it is going to be shown in front of me. Now from here I can pretty much see that what coins are already there, and if there are similar tokens being generated previously as well, like this FUD coin. Once I open it, I see a ticker with pretty much similar name with it. So if there is a coin, let's say if someone launches dog with fat again, and if someone's a complete beginner, he can toggle around it and just see the similar tokens that have been created related to the similar meta, or the similar narrative, or the similar ticker, or the similar name, you can say. These are some things which most of you would already know. Now coming back to the gas fees that I'm currently using. Now the gas fees that I use is majorly on my Doge bot, because that is the bot I'm using for trading. Right now, if I open my Doge bot here, you can see that the presets I'm using, now this is for the $50 trading challenge wallet, and here I'm using 0.1 sol, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, and then 5 sol to sometimes take a bigger trade, And then for the settings, now this is if your wallet is below $1,000, and if you're taking trades below $500, $400, or if you're taking trades anywhere up to like $50 to $1,000, you can put on these settings. The buy priority fee would be 0.002 sol, sell priority will be 0.002 sol as well. Anti-MEV should be completely on, because now there are very, you can say, advanced MEV bots that will like MEV you in seconds as well. Slippage buy will be 45, slippage sell will be 45 as well. Now these are some slippages which I use, because sometimes I have to take these trades which are very volatile. But what I will recommend is like using 25% maximum. Again, these are some things which can be personalized as well, which will be based on what you like and what you are willing to lose, or what you are willing to pay as a fee to the platform as well. Now this is just my setup, that's it. You don't have to complicate these things. Just look at this. Now I am up 5x on just a single coin. Within this video, I have bought this coin on my main account at like 1.5 million. Well, I started buying at 1.5, and then I DC'd into like 1,800,000. So on my main account, I am up 5x. Now if you are trading on $10, to get a 5x on $10, that will just make you $50. But now if I would have invested like $3,000, which in starting of this video turned into $9,000, now related with the 5x, now it is at $15,000, you can say. Again, these words can be lie as well. You don't have to believe my words, you don't have to believe any keywords out there. And previously in this video I said that you don't have to be greedy, you don't have to believe these keywords, you don't have to copy trade these farmers. Literally the same thing happened. The guy who is the founder of the Bags app literally rugged this coin, and I got it at like, I literally got out of this coin at the perfect time, and this coin is right now at 793k. He was literally like rugging that coin on stream. And as I said, that you don't have to believe these guys. Anyways, let's get back to our main trading setup that was on Axiom. And now if I open Axiom and if I show you guys the whole scenarios out there, now you have to then set up a wallet tracker and then a Twitter tracker. Now setting up a wallet tracker is kind of necessary, and setting up a Twitter tracker is kind of necessary as well. There is no point of joining these Discord groups or these alpha groups or paying someone for absolute bullshit kind of mentorship. You just have to start easily by just adding a wallet tracker. You have to first go on Axiom, then you have to go on trackers basically. I hope that most of you already know this, but then you have to go on wallet manager, then you have to go on export. Now I have provided a complete set of these wallets and a complete set of these Twitter handles in my Discord group, which you can access from the link down below. And then you have to import those wallets. I have given a complete tutorial over there in just a form of text. Then you have to import these wallets over here. I think it probably has like 115 wallets, probably all of those top call-scan wallets and all of these a lot of these Twitter farmers and whatever you want to call it. I usually don't really track these wallets as much. I just go with my own convictions, and that is what you have to do as well. Now you have to set up a Twitter tracker. That is something which is important, and in my Twitter list it includes almost all of these top handles, you can say. Coming back to our main topic, which was differentiating between these runner narratives and these complete bullshit short-term narratives. Now, as I said, there are these coins being launched, like this Daniel coin which recently launched, which was by this guy, and the whole royalties were going to this Daniel Kiyota. Now what happened was that this guy also got rugged off of this Mr. Beast coin, which I was sharing you later on this video. And as you can see over here, when I open up this video, he was literally saying that he just got rugged by Finbags, and a guy just created a coin on Bags itself and gave royalties to him, and I just entered into the same coin earlier. Again, that's how easy it is if you are just active, if you are just completely tracking these wallets, because few of these wallets also aped into the same coin very early, and I just copied them, you can say, in sort of a way copied them, because I saw that this guy is aping. Then I opened that coin, then I understood the narrative behind that coin. I aped into that coin, and I was not greedy. I exited after an 80% gain. That's it. It is impossible to get a 10x gain or a 5x gain if you're just completely impulsive, if you're just completely greedy. That is impossible. And most of these people who get 10x on their holdings are those who have left a complete moonbag on their holdings. Coming back to the topic, which is the meta narrative. Again, I'm saying this again and again because my English is not very good, you can say. Anyways, what you have to basically understand is that as soon as you see something which involves a bit of your conviction, just a bit of your conviction, you have to go ahead and ape into that coin. That's how easy it is. Like, look at this. Now there is this whole meta going on behind just fudding this app, like this bags app, because his founder literally rugged a coin on live stream. Like, I know he didn't really show all of that rug, but people know that he is literally rugging these people out there. So now there is this whole meta going on, and then there was these coin launching. Wallahi, I am finished. There is this one more coin, FinHub, and like if I go on to all of these coins, most of these coins like this crime coin, dog with crime, and now if I go on to the migrated section, you can say sell the hat coin, bags coin, there is a trash bag over here. You just have to simply understand what the narrative is going on, and you can make absolute bonkers money off of it. Wallahi, I'm finished coin, 18k finished coin. Again, this whole migrated section is only related to the current narrative which is going on, and that is just fudding this guy because he scammed his community. And you just have to spot that, and that's it. You will make absolute money off of it, and it is like that easy. This guy fudded a coin. Instead of crying for my back losses that I would have made on Mr. BT if I didn't sold in at the perfect timing, what I could have did was just to go back on Pulse, and with all my Solana left, I could have seen, okay, now he has rugged this coin. Let me go on to the Pulse. Let me go on to the Pulse section. Let me just see the new peers being created, and that's the same thing that happens when there is an Elon Musk's tweet or when there is an important news. What I will recommend you is you have to also turn on some of these accounts notification, which is a bit better for you. You have a Twitter tracker which will show you most of these stuff, but if you have an account notification, like I have a notification for basically this Elon's, and then there is a guy named Mario Knopfel, and then there is this the Solana's founder, and then like there I do have some notifications created as well. So when these people post, I also get a notification on my phone as well. So that is like it just pops up. So anyways, again, this is something which is completely my opinion and which can be personalized to your own likings as well. Coming back to the topic, when I go on Axiom, I have my let me just rewind all of the stuff I said. First is going on Axiom. Second is attaching a good trading plugin. It can be Nova, it can be Bloom. What I will recommend is the Dojibot plugin. All of their links will be in the description down below. They are all my referral links. And then you have to set up a wallet tracker. I told you the complete tutorial, and I'm pretty much sure that most of the people watching this video will know how to set up a wallet tracker. Then you have to set up a Twitter tracker. I have provided all of their handles and all of the wallets I track in my Discord, whose link is in the description down below as well. And then you have to basically set up some settings, which is 0.002 sol, 0.002 sol for both buy and sell. And then when I come back to Twitter, I'm usually following these people who are already pretty reputable in the space, or who are at least people who constantly post, either it's FUD or either it's positive, either it's negative, it doesn't really matter. They just post related to meme coins and this whole Solana's ecosystem. Then I'm also following these guys who are basically these AI founders, these startup founders, because most of these times now there is an app called the Bags app, and then there is an Believe app, there is this Boop app, then there is this Bonk app where you can actually set up the dev reward wallet again and again, which means that if you want to give the royalties to the actual creator, you can. So if someone like me has launched a coin and I'm giving the 100% royalties to a AI founder who needs some money for his startup or to create something related to AI or a game or whatever, so I am usually following these pages who follow these guys as well. So you can just go on my Twitter and you can just go on my profile and you can just follow all of these people who I am following. And then I've actually created a community as well on Twitter called the Exit Liquidity. You can join that as well. Anyways, as I was talking about the narratives, look at this. I made a tweet about this guy, and this tweet now has 1000 views and like 5 comments. So all of these posts, basically there was this whole trend going on. People were viewing these posts and people were actually interacting with these posts. So even if I made a post, it will or even a normie with like 100 followers or with 200 followers or with absolutely like 50 followers, if he would have made the same post, it would have gotten like 1k views easily in 30 minutes. That's it, because this whole trend was, or this whole narrative was in cycle. So this is what you need to understand, because if there is a huge trend going on, like if there is a useless coin being deployed and that coin runs to like 200 million in one day or even 10 million in one day, and the creator of that coin or the person who was behind, the CTO of that coin, ends up like rugging that coin, that will promote another kind of narrative which will make you money. And same thing happens when creators, when devs, or when celebs, or when there is some news, or when there is like literally some absolute meme popping up, people interact with them. Like, look at this coin named Clippy. I actually missed this coin and I kind of regret that, but I ended up taking an entry at 13 million. I saw this coin at 6 million, and the reason for it to run was like, I will just open the, you can say, their YouTube video, and basically a guy was saying that all of you guys need to update your PFP to this Clippy guy, and that video I think in 2 days had like 4 million views. So this trend was going on, and now you could have betted on this trend as well. Now there was another coin called the Sanchain coin, and these people were actually doing good with their coin. Even Ansem actually reacted to one of their posts, and I think he even quoted that as well. And I bought this coin at 10M and ended up selling it at like 27 million, and I still have some holdings in this coin as well. I think I have like 60% holdings left in this coin, because I think that they are doing good, they have a good CTO team and all, and that is why I am investing into these coins. That is why I invested into Clippy, that is why I invested into the Stokabu coin, that is why I invested into the Troll coin, because I understood the lore, I understood the narrative behind that coin. That's it, that is the major reason I invested into these coins, and that is what you have to do. Now these are the coins that were actually runners, and that's why I understood this lore, because they can run up to millions, because this trend is being viewed millions of times, and it is a recent trend. This Sanchain coin could run up to millions, or to multi-millions, or to even billions as well, because Ansem is reacting to their post, and their team is literally sustaining that coin for almost 7 months, which is a very big deal. So you have to basically create these conspiracies in your own mind, these delusions in your own mind, and then you have to relate those conspiracies and delusions with actual logical facts that that certain coin has right now, and that's it. You will make money. And for these small term gainers, or you can see these complete pumps and dumps, where I usually take trades of like maximum like $1,000, that's it, because I'm not like letter bomb or cups you. Anyways, this is how you can predict these long-term runners, basically just understanding their actual lore, their actual narrative, checking the community sentiments. There is not a huge deal if it has like low amount of holders, because the current markets right now, they don't really play out with the amount of holders or with the amount of hype that is being developed on Twitter. What really matters is that if that thing is still in trend, it doesn't matter if that thing is in hype or not, and if community is shilling that coin, that just matters. And if you are understanding that lore or the narrative of that certain coin, and you have conviction in that coin as well, which is logical, that just matters. And then the rest is just conspiracies and these delusions that which you create in your head. Now secondly, coming to these short term plays, sometimes these plays even run up to millions. Let's say these Elon's tweet, which were like, he was literally like tweeting out these Grok Imagine pictures, and some of these pictures were running up to like millions and just dumping the next second, and some of these pictures were not like even moving from their virtual liquidity, you can say. Now as you can see, he has posted this AI pic, and this is right now at like 1.5 million, and he has also posted these pictures. These pictures ran to nowhere. Why this pic ran? Because people understood the lore. It was something which was a bit unique. And secondly, sometimes these pictures, like even the normal pictures which doesn't really have a certain narrative or lore, they run because there are bundlers involved, there are these scammers or these ruggers involved. Now you can make money off of that as well, but that is a bit risky. Let's suppose there is this coin named another water coin, which is launched on the Boop app. Now the only thing which is unique with it is that it is launched on a different app. It is not launched on Bongfun or these average royalties app, you can say, like Bags. It is launched on Boop app, and it ran up to like 215k, and there was absolutely no reason for it to run to 215k. It literally got dipped to like 304k, and it is right now at 216k, because it is just pumping because of the bundlers. As you can see here, it probably has like almost like over 50% bundlers. So these coins run because of the bundlers, and I have actually created a whole video on how you can track their movements as well, and that is very important while trading these short-term plays. Now I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm actually going to launch an NFT collection on Bitcoin's blockchain, I think on the XBD blockchain you can say, and I will actually be documenting all of the steps, the unedited raw format, like my usual videos are. Only there would be like 3 to 4 cuts only, else everything are just my opinions, no editing, no nothing. These are complete raw format opinions, raw format knowledge and experience that I'm sharing with you guys.